Hi, it's Stuart Sutton at Acre Plus Homes. Hope you're having a great day so far. We're going to talk a little bit about experience. I think it's absolutely crucial to hire an agent with experience in any situation, but it's paramount in a property like a small acreage home. And the reason is because there's so many different nuances, there's so many different variables within that transaction. It's important to hire someone with experience, and we're going to tell you why right now. First, locations and niches, pockets. We're going to talk about that real quick. Marketing, valuation and negotiation, and contract to close. And there are many, many more. There's no doubt about it. But we're going to kind of hit the highlights here, just because we don't think you want to watch a 3-hour video on this. So here we go. Locations and niches. There are lots of pockets and niches where homes on an acre or more are located. There are neighborhoods of literally just a few houses, or county roads that have a mobile home and then a mansion. I mean, there are lots of different types of locations and restrictions. Some allow boats and RVs, some don't. Some allow animals, some don't. Bottom line is that you need somebody familiar with this, not only in valuing, but also in finding the buyer who wants what you have. The 1 acre plus market performs differently as well. Now, a lot of agents are familiar with kind of what's going on in the market, what's going on with interest rates, with sales, things like that. But the 1 acre plus market performs differently. So we adapt to that, and we take that into consideration when we help buyers and sellers of homes on small acreage. In addition, pricing is absolutely crucial, whether you're selling or buying. So if you come across an agent or you're using an agent for your small acreage property, and they even mention price per square foot, I would very highly and strongly consider using someone else. Price per square foot has no place in valuing property on an acre or more. Now, the appraisal method is probably going to be more accurate, but what we do is 3 different analyses for any given property. And the things we take into consideration, typical agents, well, they just can't because they're not familiar with it. For example, you shouldn't compare a property that allows animals in an RV and a workshop and a guest house to one that doesn't, because restrictions and what people pay for homes with certain levels of restrictions is going to vary. So you can cross into other areas when you use comparables, but some areas sell for more just because of location. Bottom line is that valuation is critical whether you're selling or buying. So experience comes into play and is very important. Attracting buyers who want what you have on an acre or more is really important. There are areas that we market to in ways that we market that typical agents just can't. For example, each of our properties that we market on an acre or more is put on special pages for homes on small acreage. There are many different ways that we go about marketing a home on an acre or more that typical agents don't or can't. And contract to closing process. Well, bottom line is that inspections and the transaction process is different with homes on an acre or more. It's actually much more costly for a buyer to buy a home on an acre or more. As a listing agent, we've seen many situations where the buyer into the contract became very displeased because their agent had not made them aware of the cost. And we've had actual contracts intact. Buyers try to change terms while in the contract. And that's just not a good situation. Bottom line is there are variables that typical agents aren't going to be aware of. And there's no reason they should be. This isn't their environment. They typically sell homes in subdivisions. So experience is huge, and it plays a really big role in homes on an acre or more. Again, I'm Stuart Sutton, 1 Acre Plus Homes. If I can help in any way, call, text, or email. And thanks so much for your time. And remember, it's your choice, so make it a powerful day. Bye-bye.